everybody, welcome to Rana's Radar. I am here, as you can hear behind me, at the Southeastern Mini Truck Nationals. I'm sitting here with Ace. How's it going?
Great, how are you?
I am fabulous. This is such a great turnout and I'm very excited to see all the mini trucks. The thing I love about the mini trucks is you don't know what you're going to see.
That's exactly right.
You never know what you're going to see.
It's opening hour, more or less, right now.
Opening hour, that's why so much is happening. Ace, tell me about the Southeastern Mini Truck Nationals.
This is the 29th year. There'll be over 750 trucks on the fairgrounds this weekend, not including all the hundreds of other trucks that are going to be out cruising that are not even in the fairgrounds.
And that's because you've got limited space with the fairgrounds.
Correct, yes. 750 is about max vehicles that we can put in here, along with vendors and spectators. You still got to be able to move around. That's
true. Now, when is the cutoff time, and when for people who are wanting to get registered next year?
Next year, each year the registration happens at different times, so make sure you follow all the social media, the Mini Truckin Nationals on Instagram, Facebook, and when it goes live, it usually sells out within an hour.
Wow, within an hour?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Well, you know what that tells me, and that should tell everybody as well, is you need a bigger place.
Yes, yeah, but we're so blessed here with the town of Maggie Valley that it's legal to basically go around dragging, cruising. As long as you're not speeding and being reckless, they let us enjoy what mini trucking is all about.
You know, I don't see these people being reckless because they put so much money and effort inside their trucks.
Right.
I can't see them trying to wreck it, you know, and they want to cruise, they want to show it off.
Exactly, that is kind of one of the biggest draws I want to say about being here in this town is the cruising at night. The atmosphere is just, it's awesome. That's the only way I can describe it.
Where does the cruising happen?
Usually show shuts down at 5 p.m. each day, and as soon as it shuts down, you can basically catch trucks on the strip till 10, 11 o'clock at night. Just cruising.
Wow. Very fun weekend. Let's go and check out some trucks.
Let's go do it.
Let's go do it. All right, we're gonna do this quick because I really wanted to find out exactly what's happening with the Silverado. It looks fabulous. Chris, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, I love your car, mate. I love your truck. What you've done to it. I saw it twice yesterday. Then I saw you drive out as well.
Right.
And I thought, I gotta find this guy again and find out what's going on. Chevy Silverado, what year is it?
1997.
Okay, and tell us, what have you done to it?
Everything is stock full body drop on staggered 24s. Was a V6 truck. It's now a 355. You name it, everything's been touched on it.
Okay, so let's start with under the hood then. It's got a 350, did you say now?
Yeah, 355 with a Holley sniper.
With a Holley sniper, nice. And of course the big thing that draws everybody first off in the exterior is the paintwork.
Right.
The pinstriping, everything's been done so well. How long did all this take?
It took about 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
To get this point, but it's been off the road for 16 years.
16 years?
Yes.
This is a 16-year build?
It's a 16-year build.
Okay.
Yep, life happens, so sometimes you gotta put stuff on hold.
Fair enough, but hey, how happy are you about it?
Oh, very happy, very happy.
Excuse me, my allergies are not good today. Okay, loving the wheels. Look at these rims, everybody. You can hardly see the tires. What have you got?
They're 24x9 US Mag Phantoms.
Now, what did the Silverado look like 16 years ago?
It used to be my dad's truck. It was white with a camper shell, and he was a volunteer fireman, so you could have lights and stuff all over it. Yep.
Okay, a long way from that now.
Oh yeah, a long way from that way.
A long way from that. The body has been kept the same besides being dropped?
Yes, dropped. There's suicide doors, a lot of body work. It's got the drip rails have been shaved, third brake light's been shaved, custom roll pan and stuff on the back, shaved tailgate handle. That's about it. Bumper's been moved back, did away with the filler in the front.
The front, okay.
Yes,
yep.
There used to be a filler in between the bumper and the grille.
Yeah, it looks so much more better now.
Thank you.
It really accentuates the grills.
Yes, this is Chevrolet with a GMC grill in it.
Everything has been done so well. Now the interiors, I know you like your speakers because there's a lot in there.
Right.
What else have you got in here?
There's 4 Diamond 12s. It's got 4 6.5s and 4 tweeters to go along with it as well.
Wow. And is that your shifter at the top?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And that wasn't like that originally, was
Yes,
it?
that's the factory position of it.
That was the factory
Yes.
position, okay. The DJ's going to be wondering what's going on.
I know, right?
We had to unplug him. I did have permission from the organizers, okay? So I don't do things like that just willy-dilly on my own. Are we able to open this?
Yes.
Just, I want to have a look at the bed there. There is so much room here. It's, you know, you've got the 2 doors, suicide doors, which look amazing, but then you've got room in the back as well.
Right, right.
And then you've got all this
Yeah,
whole
the
entire
bed floor's been raised, probably about 8 inches. The wheel tubs are flush with the top of the bed to allow clearance for the tires. And the factory wheel tubs have been widened probably about 4 inches to give clearance for the tires.
That's the thing, you know, someone looks at it and they're like, wow, this looks really good. And then when you start explaining what you've done, it makes sense.
Right.
That this is why it looks good. That's sitting flush in line with that. The bed has been raised as well. And it's a full body drop, look at it. And what made you want to go with these colors?
I've always wanted a blue truck with flames on it. This is for many, many years, so we finally was able to do it.
I'll bring him over. Thank you. Stay in the way.
Here, I'll cut the lights on for you inside. The lights are on. The
yeah.
headliner is done as well.
Oh, wow. I knew there was a lot more to this. I was just staring at it from the outside. Oh, I am absolutely loving this. Now, Chris, did you do a lot of this yourself, or did you have some help?
No, I had very little. Actually, the guy I'm set up with here, Rob, he did most of the work on this truck.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Rob, yep. Well, he's actually based in Knoxville,
Yes,
so
he's in Knoxville, correct.
hopefully I'll get a chance to go and check out their shop.
Yeah, because actually I got another build that I got a 72 Cutlass that he's doing at his shop for me also.
That's what they told me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And you've got lights in here at the rims as well. Nice. And you're a big fan of the mini trucks?
Yes, I like mini trucks. I've always been a full-size truck person, though. I do like the mini trucks as well, though.
Well, that's what I've been trying to understand as well. Like, this is a full-size truck,
Right.
but it's here at the Mini Truck Nationals.
Yep.
Because-
Here you go have a little genre of everything. There's a few cars. There's a lot more full-size trucks this year than there has been, and of course you got a whole bunch of mini trucks that come here.
It looks good, and I've just noticed now all the gold specs that's on this. Look at it. Did Rob do the paint as well?
Yes, Rob did the paint as well. Rob did all the paint, all the sheet metal work. The interior was done in Indianapolis, Indiana. A guy by the name of Doug and his wife Tanya done it at Advanced Coatings and Trims. They
Nice.
did all the upholstery work, and all the stereo, the speaker boxes and all the stereo equipment came from my buddy in South Carolina in Little River, Josh Boogie at Country Fry Garage. Southern Fry Garage, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
Ops Killer. What is that?
OBS Killer.
OBS Killer.
It's the old body style.
Old body style
Yep.
killer. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Very nice. And there's a lot of judging that's happening at the show today.
Yes.
And
They
yesterday.
started yesterday and today, right?
Yep. And the awards are going to be happening at about 2 o'clock, I think.
2 o'clock tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow or
Yes.
today?
Tomorrow. I think they're doing it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, this is it'll be right up there, that's for sure.
I hope so. We'll see.
16 years and you've done it well. It's taken a while, but look how good it looks. You've gotten everything that you want.
Yep.
There's nothing else you're going to do to this
Nope.
now?
This is 100% done. Doing nothing else to it.
And is this going to be a driver?
Probably not. More as a show truck.
I can understand that. Appreciate this so
All right.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
All right.
don't believe in
Alright, I saw this truck yesterday as well, and I really wanted to come and see it. I absolutely love the movie WALL-E. I mean, I can watch it over and over again, and this truck is themed to that. So I have to ask John a bit more about it. John, how's it going?
It's going good.
Okay, love your truck. Let's start with the basics. What have you got?
It's a 1984 Datsun 720. I bought it stock. It was an old guy that had it. He was a one owner, and it's been always my dream to have a 720, and I just kind of started doing little things here and there to it until I got to where I was kind of happy with it.
Okay, 720 stock, what does it normally look like?
A lot higher, I can tell you that.
A lot higher, okay.
The seats and everything, it was all original. The dash was all cracked. I fiberglassed the dash. Got rid of the glove box, all the front vents. I bought the seat, built the console, built my shifter.
You built your own, that tall shifter, you built it yourself?
Yeah, I built the shifter.
What'd you make it out of?
Just tubes from work. I work at a fabrication shop.
Okay.
Yeah, MBS Fabrication in Statesville.
It works.
Yeah, it works good.
It works really good. Let's come here under the hood. What's the stock for the original?
Well, the engine's original. It's a 2.4 Z motor. Low miles, 104,000 original miles. Overall, the truck was really taken care of. It wasn't drove about the last 7 to 6 years before I got it.
And how long, when did you get this?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yep.
Okay, so you've done all of these changes and upgrades in 3 years.
Yep. Everything that's done to the truck is we've done. My wife did the fake rust, and I clear coated it, and then she did the bed.
Okay, well, I definitely want to talk to Becky more now and find out exactly what she did to get that nice patina look to it. So what was the color of the truck?
I think it's called I can't remember, something mist. Yep.
Okay.
I can't remember what the actual color is.
Okay, awesome. Let's come inside the interior again. WALL-E. Tell me about WALL-E. We all love the movie. I love the movie.
I don't know. A guy, like I said, the guy in the club that I was in, he suggested it, and I was kind of against it at first. And I was originally going to paint the truck blue, and I was going to name it Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf. Okay, I have seen that before.
Yep. And so I just kind of ran with the idea of WALL-E and watched the cartoon a couple times, and tried to get an idea and a feel for it. And I just kind of ran with it.
And what do you think of the movie?
It was awesome.
It was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And what did you use for the seats? Did you make these?
No, I bought the seat. I built the console. It's just when we got it, it was bare metal. I just mixed it with black and took 80 grit sandpaper and I scuffed it one way, and then another side the other way. So just try to give it a different texture look.
Okay. Becky, you did the patina look.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that. How did you do that?
Well, he called me at work one day and he was like, I want to rust my truck. And I had no clue what to do. So I was just Googled a bunch of videos and just in my head, like, how can I do this and make it look right?
Wow.
I didn't want it to not look real. So I went to Walmart and picked up just acrylic paint, just everyday craft paint. And I layered it in layers of black, and then like a darker brown, and then a light brown, and then like a little bit of like an orangey color, and then I went back with black in certain spots. And then after I was done with it, it was pretty dull and he didn't like it like that, so he cleared it. And when he cleared it, it really made it pop and gave it texture, so it worked out real well.
It worked out really, congratulations.
Thank you.
For the first time doing something and then just experimenting with it.
It turned out better than I thought. Like, he wasn't really happy with it without the clear.
Yeah.
And then when he hit it with the clear and the texture, it just pulled everything out real good.
Like, look at these spots. Like, you've got the texture right, everything. It looks so natural.
Yeah, it looks good. Like, we were at one show and we had a couple judges touching on it, and they were like, we don't know if it's fake or real. I was like, well, it's definitely fake.
Well, if they don't know, then it's real. Wow, love the bed here. John, what can you tell us about the bed?
It was a pain, I can tell you that.
It was a pain.
Yeah.
Why was it a pain?
Well, I don't know if she had told you, but when I originally built the bed, she did all the scuffing and stuff on the interior, and she went to work, and I was kind of not really wanting to wait, so I misted it black and went to go start sanding it, and I cleared it.
Okay.
And it turned out bad. It didn't match the interior. I messed it up. So then I had to sand it back down all the bare metal again, and had to redo it all over again.
And what is the material?
It's just sheet metal.
Okay.
It's got 1-inch square tubing underneath, 1/8-inch wall. I mean, you can put a motorcycle in the back of it. It ain't gonna go nowhere.
It's not going to scratch or no.
It's strong.
Well, you did it right. I mean, you got it right in the end because it does match the interior now.
Yep. Yeah, it turned out really good. This winter I'm gonna tear it apart and I'm gonna make it right-hand drive.
Wow.
Try to change it up a little bit, make it stick out a little bit different than some other 720s.
Okay, and why? Just to make it look different?
Well, I want it to look like a Japan truck.
Okay, okay, all right, fair enough. I have been seeing a lot of the mini trucks or the lowriders be Japanese.
Yep.
So,
well, it's a big deal in Japan. It's probably just as big, if not bigger, than it is here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and if they can get left-hand drive trucks from America over there, you know, to them that's cool.
And how do you think you'll feel driving right-hand truck?
I don't know. I know I don't drive this truck a whole lot, so if I don't like it, it ain't gonna really be that big.
Well, I tell you what, it's going to take some time to adjust because I'm from Australia. So when I first moved here, I definitely had to adjust. You know, I kept going over the line and.
Yeah, they actually have these trucks in Australia. Four doors, right-hand drive.
They do. Yes.
I would love to have one.
Well, it's going to take some time, but you know what? I love it. It looks good. And why are there handles here?
It was a cargo thing, as far as I remember. They used to actually, you know, they put something in the bed, they would actually hook to them.
Okay.
I've seen people actually take them off and do away with them. But the 84 720s have this. The 85 is smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that white one right there.
Right. I just thought maybe it's one where you can drop the sides, like the Volkswagen.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
But okay, cool. Now this is pretty awesome.
Thank you.
And and Becky did a great job with the patina. Like,
yeah, she's very, very good doing stuff like that.
You know, just experimenting and going to Walmart and getting a few things. Walmart has everything.
Yes, they do.
No, this is awesome. And it's on air rides, of course.
Yep, it's on air ride.
You know, I think what I see that I'm right.
You gotta love that sound.
Yes, I do.
Thank you so much,
Thank
mate.
you very much.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Becky.
No problem, thank you.
Appreciate it. How's it going?
Doing well, how are you?
Good, good. We can't complain that the sun is shining, but may not be for you.
Not today, not today.
It's hot, but it's a great turnout, isn't it?
Very much so.
So people still coming in?
Well, let me say that. Let's go in.
Hey there, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, love your car.
Thank you.
Look at these colors. Colors on this. And what I love even more is that, Corine, you've been part of this awesome build.
Yes.
Tell us, hon, what have you got here?
All right, so I have a 1990 Isuzu Pup. It is from my car club clique. I officially got entered into it just last year, but I fell in love with this car when I was about 9 years old. And I asked the girl that had it to save it for me until I could afford it.
Wow.
And so
she did.
She did. I got my first job as soon as I could when I turned 12, and I had 3 jobs. Worked almost every day of the week saving for this thing. I worked really hard for it.
I absolutely love that. You were 9 years old and you were dead set and there was nothing changing your mind.
Yep. And so then before I bought it, the stereo system was completely in wrecks. Mice had gotten into it, chewed up all the wires, so rewired all the subs, the head unit, all that. Gave her a nice wash, and then just recently the front bumper had a little bit of damage, so I bought a new one, got it freshly repainted. I just recently got it ceramic coated, as well.
I'm loving the colors.
Thank you. I know
Why did
that's.
you choose these colors? They're very bold. They stand out.
I know. I love them so much. But I actually bought it this color.
Okay.
Yeah.
This color?
Yes. Yeah. So it already had this paint job. It's actually a classic mini truck. It was actually in Mini Truckin Magazine twice back in the 90s.
Okay.
So it's pretty well known, like over in the Midwest area. We're from Wisconsin, so. But
You've rescued this.
yes.
You've rescued this. You've brought it back to its absolute glory because this is where this truck wants to be.
Yep.
And it was sitting there. It had mice making home in it.
Yep. It had been sitting for 6 years actually.
Wow, for 6 years.
Yep.
You have literally saved this truck. But hey, for sitting there and not having anything done to it, the paint is still in very good condition.
I know. I was very happy. And then we have completely tweed custom interior. These are 1995 Honda Civic seats. We have the matching steering wheel to the rims, all billet.
Let me have a look. I do like my rims. Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice. Nice pinstriping done as well. And what is happening in the bed?
All right, so we have a window here to my suspension. It is on air ride. We have, these are 3 amps basically put together into one. There's little spacers in between them. And then we have my 2 12-inch Rockford Fosgate Power Punch subs.
You still have room in the bed.
Yeah.
As a girl, you still need to have that little bit of extra room.
When I'm cruising around, I can have people sit back there.
There you go.
It's pretty awesome. But I am in love with this truck, and I've worked really hard to get it here.
Well, I was walking by and I was like, oh, they're such cool colors. And then I saw you just putting that sticker and you were being so careful with it. I was like, this girl loves her truck.
Oh, I love it so much.
And you've been in love with this since you were 9 years old.
Yes.
Doesn't get better than that, everybody. Does not get better than that. Love that sticking out. Why is it sticking out?
Yes, so this is actually the exhaust, and that is a Super Trap baffled exhaust.
Okay.
So it has a little bit of a putter to it.
Okay. A little bit of a sound to it?
Yes, very 90s. This truck is just straight from the 90s.
Well, I like
and I love
from
it.
The 90s.
It's amazing.
And what is the engine we've got in here?
It is just the stock 2.3 liter.
Okay.
It's 86 horsepower. Nothing much to look at unless you'd like me to pop the hood.
That's all right. And do you plan to do more to the truck?
I would like to do something in the future, but I'm only 18 right now. So I just started a full-time job, so I'm finally getting money to actually spend stuff.
Hobby.
Yeah, it's a very expensive hobby. But I plan on possibly in the future, K-swap or maybe a rotary. I thought that would be cool, very unique. But yeah,
very cool.
Just a little bit more kick. Yes, so I do actually have a roof for it. It is at my cabin that we have. But right here, these little clips. So it's just 4 clips that clip on, just bring it over.
And you can just take it off.
Yep, you can just take it off. And this comes off as well. When I cruise around, I take this tonneau off.
Nice.
And then people sit in the back. And then I also have purple underglow. And then I have this little neon license plate cover. It's the same color.
And it's purple as well.
Yes.
Very funky truck.
I know. I love it.
I can see you love it. Wow.
I also just got a class ride for my school yearbook.
Okay.
So that's
tell
pretty
me about
cool.
that. I'm not from America. What does that mean?
Oh, okay. So basically in high school, we have a yearbook every year. I actually have one from all 4 years of being in high school. And basically the seniors, they send out this voting thing, and there's best dress, class comedian, and people vote for who would get that. So there was one that was class car, and there's a section for boys and girls. So for the girls section, I got voted.
I'm not surprised. And that gets revealed during prom time?
It got revealed at this half semester point.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's 4 semesters.
The cool chick in school. Needless to say. I'm so happy I ran into you. Thank you so much. Honey.
Yeah, of course. It was really nice meeting you.
All right, now this definitely caught my eye. As you all know, it would have. It's a truck, it's lowered, it's a patina, it looks like a rat rod. And then look at the engine it's got on it. Love it.
But I run a hydraulic line that's got lead braided in it out from the front to a water trap, and then it goes to the tank. So that way it knows how the oil or water
The patinas will always draw attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Austin, I love it. I love the block you've got sitting there, so shiny. Ford.
51 Ford.
51 Ford. Love it. Tell us a bit more. How long have you had this for?
Started it in 2019. Me and my cousin did. Started building. Originally had a 454 Chevrolet big block in it. Got bored with that and decided to put a Chevrolet 502 fully built with an 871 blower on it. It's on full air ride all the way around. Bought it out of a field, just a roller.
And how long ago was that?
2019.
2019, and it just looked like this?
Exactly the way it came out of the field.
And where was the field at, if you don't mind me asking?
In my hometown back in Rockingham, North Carolina.
Okay. The reason I ask is because I want to know how the patina has been maintained.
Yeah, sat in there's that old like a boat maintenance area, and then somebody bought it from them. It sat in a guy's backyard who I used to work with for probably 5 years, and then I ended up buying it from him. And he wasn't going to do anything with it, so then we bought it, cut the frame, put a '69 Camaro subframe in the front.
Nice.
Just little odds here and there, make it a little fun toy.
Well, you're definitely going to get people asking you about the Chevy motor.
I made it to make everybody a little mad. The Ford guy's mad as got Chevrolet, and the Chevrolet guy's mad as in a Ford.
Why?
Just make them mad.
I love hearing the debates, and you guys are so into the trucks, you know. I mean, I love the Chevy trucks, but I also love the F100s. So in that, I mean, I like them both, but you've combined them too, so you've done nothing wrong by me. And if it gets them coming over here and asking questions, well, then they're going to remember your truck.
I'll take it to a Super Chevy show or something, and they get mad. They got to let it in. It's got a Chevrolet motor in it.
And are you going to take it to the F100s?
I haven't taken it to an F100 show yet.
Okay.
I'm probably going to take it to one this year, but the one at the house, that Super Chevy at the drag strip, and I take it to it.
Okay.
And well,
you got to bring it over to the Grand Nats, you know, so that I can see you and we can have a look at this once again. Ford, let's have a look here at the interior. Obviously sitting out there in the field, there would have been nothing there.
It had a hood. It had no interior, no nothing. No motor, no tranny, nothing of anything.
And what have you got here in the back?
That's the fuel cap, and that's the puncher symbol just cut out out of a piece of metal.
And what's underneath the wood?
The air tank, air compressors, fuel cell, 4-link underneath.
I love the fact you're not showing it. Everybody's out here, you got their beds displayed, but you're like, no, that's what's going on, and keep them wondering. You do have nice wheels, mate.
Original horn works.
And what is it about the patina trucks that you like the most?
You ain't got to take care of them. Just wipe them down and send them to the house.
Fair enough, and it's on air rides as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't we turn this on? Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Appreciate that so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.